Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Minecraft, and this is Ultimate Alchemy. So, we have our Signalum blend. Let's go ahead and look at our gears. They are not of war. I mean, I guess they could be. Alright, so box. There we go. Basic box. So let's go ahead and set up a mechanical crafter. We want this one also to be the same way as that one. So red. We're pulling from it. Pop that down. And we want to tell it that we are making Signalum. Let's do that. Signalum gears. Boom. And we're going to grab one of these gears. Pop it in there. Let's downgrade this too. There. Boom. Pop that into place. Let's tape it up. Down. We'll just pop it over here. And now we have Signalum gears going. And so the next thing that we can accomplish is we can set down another one. And lock off the output inventory. And we want the upgrade kit. We should have everything we need for these. Alright. So we're going to put this down here. And so now we will be able to upgrade all of our machines. I'm going to start at the bottom and work our way up. Okay. Look at us go. Like, I don't even know what the difference is. So clearly they store more power. I think they work faster as well and have a higher power output. So that one is the most recent one. So the next thing that we'd like to do, set up one of these, set up a crafter, and we want to go Inversion Kit. And we'll just, I guess it works out the same because that counts as two of the other ones. So it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and output inventory. We'll block that off so we don't make 1,000 of them. Take one of these. And we have a thing for kits. I know it's got like a lever in it, and here it is. Now we can take this and immediately upgrade. One more kit and we'll have all of them, right? Lucky us. So one of the other things, I mean, we don't necessarily need more power output now, but if we take these, the empty redstone energy flux ducts, and we pump redstone into them, they will be better flux ducts. And then we can have 2 stacks on hand and go for it. So I'm sort of tempted to do that. And they are the basis of like a lot of these things. So it's hard to say. So either way, let's look at the kits and get the last kit sorted. So the last kit is the resonant one. So Pyrotheum Dust. So we don't have Pyrotheum Dust being made anywhere. Let's move this kit over. We'll go, Pyrotheum Dust is made from blaze powder, sulfur, and redstone. That's actually really easy. We'll knock that out now. We'll go Pyrotheum Dust. Fill the output slots. And then we'll give this a home. We'll put it here. So Pyrotheum Dust, the uses for this are not just that, but we can smelt anything with it. A couple of augments. The kits. It's fuel. Smelts 120 items. Nice. We can make blazing pyrotheum. So let's see, what can we do with blazing pyrotheum? Basically it smelts a bunch of things. We can make ferrous juniper saplings. Do we want ferrous juniper saplings? I mean, I guess we could. So one bucket gives us 2 million RF. So cryotheum and blazing pyrotheum, that would give us quite a bit. Bottler doesn't really give us very many additional options. Reactor interior. we can use it to make ardite. So let's leave that for now. Oh, we're using them for stuff, like it's crafting. Like, why is that going down? But yeah, it's making these, which has to make these, which has to make the other stuff. Meanwhile, so we now have the blazing pyrotheum. So we need lumium. How do we make lumium? Induction smelter. Lumium blend and sand. So, energized glowstone, pulverized tin, and silver. I thought we had something for energized glowstone. But it is entirely possible that we have gotten rid of it. Isn't that how we made the yellorium? So we still have power, although this is clearly not keeping up very well. Yeah, I think that we took it apart. Because, I mean, we have energized glowstone there. So, Magma Crucible is where we need to go. So if we go Magma Crucible... Oh, it's not on the slave. I didn't do that. Magma Crucible. And we tell it that your job, whether you like it or not, will need this, and we'll need yellow, yellow, yellow. One of these. Just chuck the iron into the void for the moment. We need those. All right. Oh, I was carrying 1,000 of them. Good job. Go me. Well, now I have more. Who wouldn't want more? So, let's go ahead and say yellow, yellow, yellow. Good things. Good things. Pulls from the thing, so we want bottom, glowstone, glowstone, auto input enabled. Then we want the drum, and we want to output into the drum, and we want to power you. Let's grab you're hardened. We'll grab one of these. V1. I'll worry about it later. And then we want to go ahead and pulls from red. Can we? No. It takes up. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. So it pulled it off. So we're actually going to have to break this one. Reapply that. Pop that on there. Fill that. Let's put this away. That away. And they're gone forever. Gone forever. All right, so we now have a source of this. With an overflow tank. Okay, so feel better about that. So in order to make Lumium, Lumium blend, we need pulverized tin and pulverized silver. So we have pulverized silver already. Now we need pulverized tin. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another one of these, and it is going to be locket. We'll need a pulverizer. And we'll just break it down the same way. We're gonna bring it up here. We're gonna tell it that your job going to be that, some power. So, and tin. If I were tin, I would be probably over here somewhere. And then auto input. So we don't have a location, so it should just collect. So we'll put this down here. We have tin. So we're gonna tape this up with the tapeness. Like so. And so now this should forever, unless we run out of tin, make pulverized tin. So we don't have to worry about the pulverized silver because it already has a home. I guess for completeness we could do it, but I'm not sure that I care. Our next step is we want to make one, two, a three. So we have this. So we need to do the same thing that we did with these. We have 512 buckets. And we don't have anything that crafts buckets. Do we? We are not crafting buckets as far as I can tell. We've got copper. You are functioning at full speed, so you're fine. So this is where we're running into difficulty, because we have eaten all of our Pyrotheum Dust. What were we using the Pyrotheum for? Pyrotheum. Oh, these upgrade kits. This makes sense. We're only at 127. That's going to be a while. Alright, so fair. Tin's going. So we need to have a bottler or a fluid transposer. we must be making buckets somewhere. Must. Where's redstone? Oh god. So in that case, let's go ahead and make a void upgrade. Oh, what if the crafter has an item duplication bug in it? Yeah, I bet that's what's going on. Alright, we'll just void buckets. Sure. Lumium gears, Lumium, blah, 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 Lumium blend. So we need a fluid transposer here. Grab a kit. Grade you. Your job is to go like that. I do not understand why it's like this. Grab a stack of buckets. We're going to say that you there. Buckets auto input from okay, so it's now going to stay full on buckets. Clean that up. Let's kill the unnecessary bits, really. Alright, so your job is to make that. And we now have Lumium buckets, which means that we are making that. So let's go ahead and say flat transfer node. Flat transfer node. Not want to like screw up half of these again. Crafter. Gonna block off the output. And we're gonna say we want you to make Lumium blend. Output mode. And Lumium blend. So this seems like a good place to call it. We're just gonna pop this down into there. And Lumium blend. Again, with the we create magical buckets from nothing, I do not understand that, and it makes me uncomfortable. In the next episode, we'll see what we can do about we'll see what we can do about making this happier as far as we need to automate our fuel. We do. Like, there's just no way that we don't need to automate our fuel. Hopefully. Yeah. So we're going to have to fill up our flux ducts first, which are a nice, convenient overflow buffer as far as, you know, it provides additional storage for RF that you're not really expecting, especially if you have a lot of flux ducts sitting around. Like, I think that currently we're at 1,000,004, 1,000,003 as far as how much it stores. So this stores slightly more than 10% of what one of those reactors stores. Yeah, 1,000,004. Now the reactor should start filling up. Yeah, the reactors are filling up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the episode here. And I think that I'm going to investigate ways to safely automate how our fuel situation works out so that we can automate the Yellorium. Balancing liquids out in a smeltery is a hassle. The problem is if we put glowstone in a smeltery, we get glowstone slush. Whereas what we need is the energized glowstone to make the fluid Yellorium, and we need to bucket for bucket one of each. So I think I vaguely have a couple of ways around it. There are a couple of intermediate steps that we'll need to do beforehand. So what I may do is set up a smeltery smeltery adjacent. Set up a smeltery here specifically for the purposes of fuel, and we'll manually do it until we don't run so we don't run out of fuel until we can automate it. And then once it's automated, and we'll never have to worry about it again. That's sort of the plan. We'll see how it actually works out in practice. But yeah, I'm glad to see you guys, are still hanging in. Hope you enjoy it so far. We are almost out of the tech section, and I do believe that we are going to be getting into the magic section very soon. Our Botania mana pools are now full, so we need to set up a couple of things. Like, we were waiting on, like, we had to make the lapis blocks for Terra Steel. So we need to get into Terra Steel and Elven Gateway Core, and that will open up Thaumcraft. But we're gonna set up fuel first so that our tech section doesn't break down, and then we'll, this gives us the infrastructure to move on into other things. So yeah, have a good night.